Okay, well, it looks like my second video did work. I'm glad, but I would have got over it, I guess. Anyway, I just looked on the website, and the pressure here, it's really low. Maybe that's why I feel so relaxed, and to doing things, because you don't feel pressured. Um, kind of well, what's the word I'm using? A metaphor, I guess, between being pressured to do something. You obviously don't feel relaxed, if you don't feel like doing it. But and that's the same as if the barometric pressure is high. But the barometric pressure is low, so I feel really good. I feel really relaxed today. I've been wanting to do my video logs for quite a while, and I just couldn't get relaxed to do it. But it's warm today. It's supposed to be 80 degrees. The pressure is low. It is supposed to start cooling off. Friday it's supposed to be back down to 58, but I don't know what it is. It's a lot nicer though. I used to write down these ideas all the time in books, but it's nice to be able to put it in video mode and to be able to talk about it. Anyway, outside, they're out mowing the lawns, and just seems like everybody's busy, and they're leaving me alone at the same time, so that's cool. I think that's one thing with having borderline. It's like we at least me anyway. I like to just be by myself, but I like to have people around. Just you can be around, but just okay, just leave me the fuck alone, okay? It's okay that you're around. Please be around, but just leave me alone. But there are days when I really want to interact with people. And that's what's nice about doing these videos. Because it gives you a kind of a sense to being around with people. But sometimes you really need that closeness, that intimacy of just being with your family and friends, and all the few friends that I do have, they do live far away. But I am making a few friends here. We haven't really done a whole lot together, but we want to get together and make some funny videos. And I've been getting into video editing, and I'm really excited about that. I'm going to be going camping here in a week or so, and when we go for like 10 days at a time. So I can't wait to go do some videoing up in the mountains, and put a lot of my ideas on video, have the mountains involved, the big evergreens, and just the canyons and rocks, and the creeks and streams. They're going pretty good up there this time of year, and maybe a little bit of snow kind of gives a little bit of a more detailed in the things that you want to do. Anyway, I got a little bit off course there, sorry, but I'm just kind of on here just to say what's going on. There's one gal on here that I seen. I think she's from Texas. I kind of like what she talks about. She just talks sometimes. She talks about serious things, but she talks about just little everyday stuff. And that's cool. You don't have to be serious all the time. And I mean, I like to be serious, but but me, who I really am inside, deep down inside, I'm not a serious person. Maybe just I like to be funny and joke around and make funny videos and write down funny ideas and but I think it's just getting older. There's a part of me that likes to be serious, and I think it's just human nature. As we get older, you know, we need to be serious, and because of not working, I think my seriousness comes out in different forms. Sometimes it's not good because I tend to worry about things that maybe aren't real, but they're real to me, and so I guess it still affects my life. But no, I like to think about serious things, about the weather and what it what it does to us, and I think, you know, if somebody was to really get into it, I believe that you could predict what's coming up and how to eat and how to do certain things, especially for people who don't work and have a lot of time to think about things, you know, because if you're working and stuff, you're not gonna think about it, you know. It's not gonna be no big deal. But I think deep down, even if you are working and you were to learn about maybe what weather systems are coming in, how to really prepare for that, maybe by eating certain foods, a person could learn. It would take a lifetime probably, and if not a long time anyway. But which is too bad, because we want to have a chance to be able to use that knowledge for a while anyway. But to be able to prepare ourselves for the different weather systems that are coming in, and to be able to prepare ourselves for even, like, you know, allergy seasons and that, instead of just, you know, sitting back and we're complaining about it, about not feeling good. Let's learn maybe what can we do about it, you know. Maybe we can just learn to eat, you know, natural foods, or maybe we're not drinking enough water, you know. Maybe we're taking on a lot of things in life that are causing that. Instead of complaining about it, you know, do something about it. Take action on it. And I mean, I do it all the time. I complain, but, you know, I don't take action. But there are some things that I'm learning, and so I know some of these things work. And but you tell somebody who, and they think you're way out there, but it's us people who have time enough to think about it, and they're not thinking about it, or not even trying, and they don't believe us. But yet some of the things work. I better turn this off before it turns off automatically.